Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi, listeners and lights. I'm Jackie Price. I'm the founder of Gathered Glow, and I am so grateful that you are tuning in today. I got a couple things I want to say. So, this is the first episode that is going to air. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I want to just say thank you, one, for being the OGs that are tuned in, tapping into this as it's being formed. And so, thank you for being here. Gathered Glow, I'm going to share the meaning of what it means later in this episode, but this is all about putting the light into enlightenment. What does it mean? Who are the lights? We are the lights, and that's why we're here. And so it's for the individuals that have gifts that are leading our world, that are important to share, to leave this space. So we honor the space and the time that we have with each other in this beautiful planet. It is important that we embrace our gifts, we share our gifts, our stories, our journeys, and inspire each other, right? We are all made differently, and I think that that is a key part of this. And so today's episode will be me revealing why I felt called to do this. If you know me, then you might not guess that I'm like not the most extroverted, because everyone thinks I'm extroverted. And I'm probably an ambivert, but although I love people and can be very social, filming myself and especially recording my voice has never been high on my list of things that I would like to wake up and do. But what has really been calling to me for a while now is that I do have big things that I want to share. And I want to share it in this lifetime while I have time here and opportunity. I have been so honored to be in a learning and development space for a decade. And it is a space that I know and I love, and I'm still very passionate and actively involved in. And being in that space, I've been able to understand not only, adult learning and some psychology, but really I've seen, I think the biggest thing is that I've seen people who have natural innate gifts play small, much smaller. And sometimes they play small because no one's told them or identified the gifts. Sometimes it's a perspective shift that has to happen within themselves. It is like they're sitting on this gold mine and they're acting as if it's not a gold mine. They're looking around for someone else to give them like permission or to recognize that they're doing something really well. And it's like, no, you are the star. You are the star of the show. Show up and let's show out. And I've been so adamant. Like going in, I'm sure some of you are probably like nodding along. Like if I've coached or been part of your journey, it's not a joke. We are there to see you be the best you. And so I've been so honored to do that. And I apply anything I say to a person, to myself. And a while ago, I sat back and I was like, no, Jackie, but you haven't. You've told others to publish the book. Go make their move on the person that they've been, kind of flirting with, interested in. To go tell them how they feel. To be their best and brightest and boldest individual. To share all of them, their gifts, in a way that is empowering to themselves. And although, like I've done some of that. I'm not going to say like I haven't. Y'all, I've been hiding probably the gifts that are closest and most importantly, like the drivers of my entire life, existence, success, everything. Everything is connected to these gifts that I have been low key, like a little bit, like wearing like a phantom. I call it like my Phantom of the Opera mask. It's like those that know, you could probably tell that like what's underneath it. But if you don't really know, then you're oblivious. And it is time for me to take that mask off. And I want you to take that mask off too. If you're wearing one, if you've put on any kind of subtle attributes, features to make other people feel more comfortable or to fit in more, to be more of the norm, I encourage you to do what's right for you when it's right for you. But if you've gotten that little knock on your heart that's, hey, it's time to come out of hiding, it's time to take it off, strip it down. And if I tell someone else it, then I have to apply it to myself. And that's why we're here. So it is time for me to take off my mask. And the biggest mask that I've been wearing, I think the thing I've kept kind of secret, not really that secret, but pretty secret, pretty secretive about, is how deeply spiritual I am. How literally it is the guiding force of nature of everything I do in my life. Every building I've walked into, every place I've gone to, anything I've done in my career, any success I've had, my ability in coaching people, anything I've ever done extremely well. I mean, there's some things I've done that I won't chalk up to spirituality. But for the most part, it is the biggest driver in my life. And it is the thing that at the age of 5, I realized people around me do not feel the way I feel. They're not having the dreams that I'm having. They are not sensing the things from other people that I'm sensing. From anyone that walks into a room, blindfold me, I can tell you who's in that room. I could tell you who I would probably run into that day and why I'm going to run into them and what I need to say to them. And so many layers and so many things. And those are just a few really easy examples to throw out there. The others go deeper and deeper and deeper. And I don't think that I've done a good job of always telling you all where they're really rooted in. And so for Gathered Glow, it's really important that I take off this mask fully. And I show you the intuitive side. I show you the spiritual side. And I have to be aware that the reason why I've hidden it, kind of hidden it for a while, has been because I knew that some of the things that I felt and experienced aren't necessarily easy for others to consume or understand. And I've never called anyone else to understand or consume them. But I think in the very nature of sharing them, some people feel like I'm challenging their belief system or I'm challenging their understanding of something. And if you want to challenge it, I can have a debate with you. But it's my experience. It is what I sometimes have been angry about experiencing. When you're a deeply, highly intuitive person, you have to learn how to navigate the world differently because it is loud and it can be kind of overwhelming if you don't understand how to really harness your gifts in a way that allows you to continue to participate in day-to-day life with friends and colleagues and coworkers, feeling all of the things that you're feeling and receiving and still being a clear enough channel to gather information and process it for your own transformation, whatever reason it needs to come into your space. And so it is really not that I want to challenge you to think the way that I think, but I want you to be bolder in whatever it is that you have for you. I'm going to be sharing my journey, my experiences. It does not have to be yours. If it is yours, tap into the conversation. One, I need you. We need you, and the world needs you. And for everyone that I've met that is highly intuitive and, you give each other the nod, you're like, you, okay, all right, good. Someone kind of gets it. It is time for us to be a little bit better about bringing ourselves forward and coming together as a community. I think that there are spaces where it is honored if you subscribe to a certain religion or belief system, or you have some type of shared practice. But I think I want you to tap in, and I don't care deeply what religion you practice. If you are in tune to the God within you, the spirit that moves through all of us, I want you to share your experience and bring it to the table. I'm asking for you to. For all of my friends out there who have, and I say friends as people I've met, who have shared with me that you have been hiding for a long time as well, I want us all to take off the mask. And I'll hold your hand while you do it. And so I'm here. I'm here with you today. I'm here and I'm ready to do this. And Gathered Glow is going to really be a platform where I get to reveal more of my spiritual journey and connect with other people and their journeys as well. And it's beyond just spirituality. I think it is the essence that moves deepest for me, but it is also going to be about life, love, leadership, adversity, like joy and happiness, and all of the things that make us shine brighter as individuals. And so I want you to really consider, my listeners, what mask you've been wearing, if any. And maybe you have been so liberated and so free. Maybe you look back at a time where you're like, hey, I was wearing a mask then and I didn't even know. And it doesn't mean that you're not yourself or you're not authentic. It was just maybe trying to meet the comfort of others. You, in some ways, just kind of made yourself a little bit smaller. So we're here. We're here to come out of hiding. We're here to shine brightly. And I'm excited to gather with other people as well that are glowing in everything that they do, and sharing both their journey and their stories. So if you have a story to tell, connect with me and maybe we can talk about it on this podcast. But I love you and I want your light to shine so brightly. And let's put the light back in enlightenment for everyone out there who's like, I am just a person. No, you're not. You're bigger than that. We're all bigger than that. And it's time to remember it. So I love you. I can't wait to meet again on episode 2. I'll see you soon. Go shine bright.